what's going on with this picture?
Secondhand smoke.
Exactly. You do not have to be a smoker for smoking to harm you. You can acquire health problems from breathing in secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke, commonly referred to as environmental tobacco smoke, is a complex mixture of gases and particles from a cigarette or cigar that's burning. Secondhand smoke is very harmful. Next slide. What's the worst case scenario for smoking in public places? One, we can get a child involved with smoking. Two, a baby can get harmed from smoking. Next slide, please. What's my purpose for today's top class is banning smoking in public places. Our plan is to post signs in public places and also to allow banning to take place in restaurants, schools, any public places that we may have our consumers be. Next slide, please. Our goal is to put a sign up saying, I warn you against cigarette smoking. A notice sign stating our grounds are a smoke-free zone. Secondhand smoke in public places is a serious health problem in the United States. Secondhand smoke is responsible for an estimated 38 deaths among non-smokers each year, which includes 3,000 deaths due to lung cancer and 35,000 deaths that are due to heart disease. This was recorded in the National Cancer Institute. Secondhand smoke causes health problems at work and public places and at home. Who can tell me one problem? How can it cause a health problem at work?
Smelling secondhand
yes,
smoke?
Yes, if you're at work and someone
if a person has asthma, that can cause problems for that person that has asthma.
Exactly. Asthma is the number one cause for kids. When kids inhale secondhand smoke, kids can take on asthma and ear infection. And that's something new I found out. When a child, yes, an ear infection can be caused by secondhand smoke. So how important is it to ban secondhand smoke in public places? Next slide, please. Smoking in public places, like I stated before, secondhand smoke causes serious problems from adults and children, and that was stated in the National Cancer Institute. Next slide. Banning smoking in public places require actions from the government as well as the consumers ourselves. Next slide, please. Our problem, once again, secondhand smoke. I stated what was secondhand smoke earlier. I stated the cause and the deaths that comes from secondhand smoke. Now that we have seen how serious secondhand smoking is in public places, let's focus on two solutions. How can we stop the secondhand smoke in public places? Next slide. Once again, secondhand smoke causes problems in work and at home, like we stated before. Work. OSHA stated secondhand smoke is linked to heart diseases. It's linked to separating the smokers and non-smokers. Some people states that if you separate smokers and non-smokers environment, that takes the place of you being harmful. Well, that's not the case. We have non-smokers and smokers sections at my job, and the air still seeps through the vents. It still seeps through the air. So that's not solving the problem. We still smell the secondhand smoke. How does secondhand smoke take places at home?
It's inside the house. I mean, it settles in your furniture and your clothes and everything.
Exactly. It lingers. So we never really get rid of secondhand smoke in public places, in your homes, nor at work. Next slide. Our plan is what? To get the government involved, get the consumers involved as well. The American Cancer Society Action Network can help promote laws to reduce secondhand smoke, talking to your city council, getting communities together to ban secondhand smoke on the school grounds, ban secondhand smoke at restaurants, ban secondhand smoke in your workplaces. Our plan is to get, once again, our government involved as well as our consumers. Next slide, please. In conclusion, secondhand smoke in public places affect many people. Secondhand smoke has killed many people, as well as children, teenagers, and adults. In my speech, I hope that I have said something that will cause you to get out and get your government involved, as well as your city councils, to ban smoking in public places. Any questions?
My question is, is it mandatory for workplaces to separate? Can they just ban it all together?
That's our plan, putting a ban on smoking in public places. I would like to see workplaces ban no smoking around the environment.
But wouldn't that cause problems with like people's civil rights? I mean, is this discrimination?
I feel that smoking is not a right, it's a freedom.
Right.
Because if it was a right, it would harm people. So I believe it's a freedom, and if we can allow our freedom to be removed out of public places, we'll save